It's 7:45 in the morning on Thursday the 3rd of December 2015. Traffic is gridlocked for 33 kilometres from Otiha Valley Road in the north to Highbrook Drive in the south. The tailback is much less than normal because universities and senior classes at colleges are already on holiday. About 1,000 commuters have taken advantage of the park and ride facility at Albany, and the car park is at capacity. The car park at Constellation Drive is also full, but while the car parks are at capacity, the busway is almost empty. On the adjacent motorway lanes, trucks, goods and service vans and commuters are locked together in an enormous traffic jam. Providing car park buildings at the bus stations and allowing trucks, vans and multi-occupancy vehicles access to the busway, either free or for a charge, seem obvious opportunities to improve utilisation of the busway and help relieve congestion on the motorway. At Tristram Ave, traffic is backed up 1 kilometre to Forest Hill and beyond. And at Esmond Road, the queue is over 2 kilometres long, extending around the corner and well down Lake Road. Meanwhile, traffic is heavy in both directions on the southern motorway at Green Lane, and it's gridlocked northbound from Highbrook Drive to Tip Top Corner, Mount Wellington, Hamlins Park and Penrose. Traffic accessing the motorway from Botany, Howick and Pakuranga is backed up 2 kilometres on the southeastern highway. But the worst congestion on the system is at Tip Top Corner, where the number of lanes reduces from 3 lanes to 2. This bottleneck at Mount Wellington provides some relief to congestion on the northern side, but it throttles traffic south of Tip Top Corner, causing tailbacks to Papakura and beyond on busy days. By 2:30 in the afternoon, traffic at Greville Road is moderate in both directions, although northbound traffic from the city is starting to build. The movable barrier on the bridge has been altered to provide northbound capacity, but the 3 southbound lanes are starting to clog up. Meanwhile, back at Tip Top Corner, northbound traffic lanes which have been congested all day so far are showing no respite. Further down the road at Highbrook, a 4-car nose-to-tail accident is about to cause havoc for the southbound traffic. Within minutes, traffic starts to clog up. 10 minutes later, traffic is backed up to Spaghetti Junction in both directions. By 4:30 in the afternoon, the Albany Park and Ride is half empty. Traffic at Greville Road is backed up and queued across the roundabout. Southbound traffic towards the city and beyond is much heavier than northbound commuting traffic coming out of the city. At Esmond, the traffic is queued back to Lake Road. While the bridge flows relatively well, Spaghetti Junction is heavily congested in both directions. The new Nelson Street cycleway stands out in hot pink, arching over the log-jammed network, but carries few patrons. The northwestern motorway is heavily congested from Grafton Gully to Westgate. Construction of the Waterview Tunnel and adjacent road widening will provide additional capacity for traffic on the western side of the city in 2017. Meanwhile, the northwestern cycleway provides an alternative for a small number of users. Although 3 lanes are available, road construction is having an adverse effect on traffic flow through Te Atatu. A 6-car train heading into the station at Green Lane has capacity for 464 passengers seated and an additional 290 people standing. Fully configured 6-car electric trains at 10-minute intervals could carry up to 4,500 passengers an hour. The Auckland plan has set an aspirational target that rail patronage will have doubled from 70 million trips a year in 2012 to 140 million trips in 2022. But even if this goal is achieved, it is nowhere near sufficient to cope with growth. Auckland transport projections show that train trips will increase from about 1 million person kilometres in 2011 to 3 million in 2041. But the same projections show that traffic on Auckland's roads will increase by 70%, from 38 million person kilometres to 65 million a day in 2041. If Auckland is to accommodate up to 1 million more people by 2050, a significant increase in road capacity will be needed. To address these and other concerns, the Auckland Council and Government are undertaking a major review of the Auckland Transport Investment Strategy known as the Auckland Transport Alignment Project. It is critical that this review delivers solutions to serious congestion across Auckland's motorways and arterials. We must increase public transport patronage, walking and cycling, but also manage demand and deliver desperately needed increases in the road network capacity to cope with growth and keep the Auckland economy moving. Providing for an additional 1 million Aucklanders by 2050 will require multiple solutions. 1. Improving frequency and convenience of public transport services to major centres of employment, education and entertainment. 2. Vastly increasing park and ride facilities and providing express bus services across the public transport network. 3. Developing mixed-use live, walk and work communities. 4. Targeting high amenity intensification around rail and busway stations. 5. Enabling satellite city development at scale beside the main rail corridors. 6. Promoting teleworking and work from home initiatives utilising digital connectivity. 7. Investing in leading-edge intelligent traffic management systems. 8. Enabling early adoption of new vehicle technologies. 9. Building a new Eastern Ring route from Esmond Road to Papakura and East-West link from Onehunga to Mount Wellington. And finally, introducing variable motorway network tolls to both manage traffic demand and fund much-needed additional transport investment.